again, you'll be fair, please. We have Madueke. Forget all of that. We rebuke that. Saka is going to be fit, and that's not going to happen. We need depth, so I don't think anyone will cry. But for me, where it comes to Madueke not making it about him, obviously you could sign players that we all expect to bang, and they end up like fucking up, quite frankly. But we're signing too many players where we're doing ifs and buts, and we're turning into accountants. We're talking about longevity and mentality, and we're talking about underlining numbers that are anything away, everything but goals and assists. We're having to squint our eyes too much, and there's too much ifs and buts. Why can't we just sign players that we know are lit? Anything around your concerns around Gyökeres, obviously adapt to the league, all that kind of jazz. But generally, anything around Gyökeres adapting is something extended to the whole team. And what I mean by that is we were talking about creating chances and clear cutness and all of that prior to Gyökeres. So that's extended to him. So yeah, man, we need from that same hymn sheet, man. From that same hymn sheet. But anyways, looking at what's been going on, big up the latte firm. They've on a regular basis been getting big up FK in that, by the way. They've been getting Sami Mokbel and all them kind of guys on the channel. Apparently, Sami Mokbel said on Arsenal's interest in Rodrygo is absolutely genuine, but the stumbling block is the cost and the wages, which will be 250k per week, if not more. If it was a loan, there would have to be some sort of obligation. So I didn't think we'd get Rodrygo anyways. Would you lot push the boat out for that, or would you leave it there? I mean, loan with an obligation to buy IOU for next season, it'd be great. Big up Andre Harriman and News for signing his first pro deal. Probably just turned 17. Ademola Lookman has been offered to Arsenal by an intermediary on behalf of Atalanta. However, Eze is the Gunners' main target, and the Nigerian is still waiting for Inter Milan. So probably not best to read too much into those Lookman rumours. Would you take Lookman, though? Levante are apparently interested in signing Kyle Hein on loan. The Gunners are prioritising the sale and will entertain permanent offers. We're hearing rumours around Lokonga going on loan, Nelson going on loan, Kyle Hein going on loan. Kind of the same old things. Sami Mokbel said, in either this window, January or next summer, I think one of the big names has to leave Arsenal just to recalibrate and rebalance the books. So is that, I mean, that could be Martinelli. That could be Kai Havertz. That could be Martin Odegaard. Not because we want him to go. That could be William Saliba because he ain't signed a new contract. That could be Gabriel Jesus if he hasn't gone already. So it feels like there's going to be a bit of a change, people, in that regard. So yeah, let's keep it moving. Do I think Eze to Arsenal will happen? As of today, I would say not happening. I mean, it's not what you want to hear. It does make you initially go, oh my God, like, why are we not getting Eze? But at the same time, as of today, it can't be happening because at best, what we've all heard is we've spoken to Eze's advisors. We had no willingness to activate his release clause. So it's not happening. And we also feel like there's a backdrop of we need to get rid of players before we bring them in. Where I think there might be leeway is if they can sell Leandro Trossard and maybe one other, as they could arrive as a multifunctional forward. Selling to buy in 2025 is crazy. But anyways, I mean, we just saw something around Ademola Lookman. But this is said, the Sunsport understands Arsenal are keeping tabs on Ademola Lookman's situation should they miss out on on other targets, including Eze. A move for Lookman would also come into play should Trossard leave this summer. Atalanta want at least 45 mil. I ain't paying 45 mil for him. He's got a year left on his deal. At the start of the window, I had conversations with someone with good connections. He alluded to the fact that Gabriel Martinelli wouldn't be available this summer as last season wasn't his best. There's probably an internal admission they wouldn't be able to attract his book value in this transfer market. I think it has been decided they will hang on to him for at least another season and maybe revisit that situation next year in the hope that he has a good season. Martinelli, we need this. On Trossard, I think there's a chance that Trossard could leave. At the start of the window, when there were positive talks over his contract, I thought that it was near nailed on that he would stay. I think his contract situation hasn't progressed at the rate Arsenal had hoped. While I think his contract deal is there or thereabouts to be agreed in principle, he has fallen short of signing it. It's certainly one to watch from what I've heard over the past 5 days. There's a chance Trossard goes. On Reece Nelson, Fulham's approach for Reece Nelson will be a loan initially. What they're trying to work out now is if there is an option or obligation attached. I think the best that Arsenal are probably going to do is an obligation, but even that is probably a stretch too far. I can't lie, man. You lot stop violating my team. Buy the guy permanently. Nelson, I love you. Got time for you. Drinking the preseason Kool-Aid. You look the best off the left, but come on, Fulham's, come on. Fulham and Crystal Palace, you lot look after us as Arsenal fans. Look after us. Come on. Just buy him, man. buy him. What has been said here? I don't really want to hear about Darwin Núñez, Isaac, or Sesko. Is there anything Arsenal related here? Big up Newcastle for that. Glasgow has spoken on Eze. He'll play on Sunday, definitely. Spurs could probably go back in for him. And unfortunately, James Maddison and Levi Colwill suffered ACL injuries, which is madness because they've got a World Cup to think about. We wish them, good health. I mean, Chelsea have more money than sense. Why are they buying Garnacho? If he bangs, he bangs. But flipping hell. Who's this? Gary Taylor. Right, man. What is going on with City and Liverpool? Because City have brought in a couple ex-Liverpool people, and now Liverpool have done the same. It's looking a bit beaky in that regard. See, this is why you should have signed for Arsenal. You got Girona on a season-long loan. Should have signed for Arsenal, Victor Rice. See what happens when you show off. Sign for them, man. It's not going to bang. What's going on here? Sterling. Anyone having Sterling? Let me. You know what? Let me stop running them bants because you lot get proper angry when I do that. So it doesn't appear like there's anything there. What's this? I'll go to Arsenal over here. Is there anything new Arsenal related here? Is there anything new? Come on, man. Tell us Pele last wish before he went RIP was for the best Brazilians to sign for our club or something. Tell us Messi had a dream and he wanted to sign for Arsenal. Roma, Iron Reece Nelson, okay. All right, Savinian speed merchant. Okay, we'll go on that. See how I'm always working for you, lot, and we are not speaking about my man, Mr. Man over there. Let's go on here and see if there's anything as well. See what the tabloids are saying. Arsenal ready to sign you on one condition. Let's see what BS they said. On an initial loan, so you're saying the same things. Is there any news on the conditions of the loan? Okay, well, in depth. In terms of Rodrygo, the interest is absolutely genuine. I know you signed Gyökeres, but he would be a superstar signing. He'd be the cherry on the cake. The interest is absolutely there and is authentic, but the stumbling block towards that will it be the cost again? Will it be the sort of wages, which I think it would be? From what I understand, you're looking upwards of 250k a week, if not more. So it's big money. I think that the powers that be at Arsenal have crunched those numbers and probably rightly been a bit more hesitant going hell for leather for him. But then, bro, if you're not gonna go hell or level for these kind of men, then what are we doing? But that's not to say they're not interested, because they are. They do like him as a player. They've explored the conditions of the deal. I don't want to hear exploring, bro. Like, there's no point going in Harrods if you ain't got Harrods money in it. Yeah, you can. Oh my god, them square jeans look amazing. If you're not gonna buy them, we troubling for them for. Roma apparently Iron Reece Nelson, which I don't know the credibility of this. What's this? Yeah, so after they've explored other potential deals, they're being linked with Reece Nelson. He's under contract until 2027, has a value apparently of 60 million euros. So what's that, about 12 million quid? I'm not sure. Inter Milan are ready to raise Lookman bid to ward off Arsenal interest, probably overplaying Arsenal's hand in terms of being interested there. So there you have that. And we all know he's handed in a transfer request. And there's 3 teams. Arsenal, Liverpool. Who else is linked with these lot? Spurs. I'm surprised Spurs are in the realm for it, according to ESPN Brazil. I'm surprised Chelsea ain't been linked with him. So I can't say I believe any of this. What's this? On Arsenal's most likely left wing signing, where the interest is most concrete and has the most validation, is Eze. It genuinely is. But at the moment, there are obstacles in front of that deal from happening. So, boy. So we go hell for level with Jesus and Havertz, but we don't go for Rodrygo. Make it make sense. We can't afford to sell anyone. We're shorter than last season. We're going to sell. Liverpool done the same thing. That's why Spurs have jumped ahead of us in the pecking order for Rodrygo. Who are they trying to fool with this Rodrygo stuff? We can't even afford Eze. How can't we sell Reece? That's mad when they're selling Broyo for 20 M's. I don't know how much wages it is, people. So, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't buy another player this window. We can all brace for incoming banter from rival fans if that happens. Unprecedented summer goosebumps, more like chickenpox. Damn. Anyone rate Robertson? Yeah, I like Robertson. This hurts me even hearing it. 1 week left. Hurry up. Burton needs to make the decision for these players. They need to dance to the club's tune, not the other way around. It's true, but you can't force these men out. Because think about it. If you're Zinchenko, Reece Nelson, like all these guys, what are you going to do? You're not going to play me? You're going to alienate me? Bro, you're still paying me 100 grand. Is what it is. And I can understand, it might be deluded, but what if Zinchenko's sitting there thinking, there was bare injuries last season. Maybe the manager uses me more at left back next season. You know, MLS can't play all of the games. Kivio didn't look better than me at inverted left back. Calafiori might not be fit. Maybe they use me. Wow. Maybe the manager evolves and wants to try different things. Maybe I get opportunity in midfield. Maybe I don't want to uproot my young family. I think he's got like 2 daughters and a wife, obviously, to a new country. Maybe I want my loyalty bonus. Maybe I know I'm not getting 100 grand a week elsewhere. And I hear it. At the end of the day, you're at their mercy. But I also agree with you in that, we need to move them on. It feels like for the last couple of years, it's the same old names, man. I wouldn't be against Visa at all. Many fans weren't expecting Arsenal last season to be competitive as they did with all the injuries, no real striker and a bad ref. It's true, but I'm at the point where that's what people meant to do, overcome the odds, but we didn't win anything. Even when we had a squad that was relatively fit all year, we didn't win a trophy. The manager needs to adapt as well. It's not just about a healthy squad. Facts. And that's why I said, for me, the 3 years, the bottom line is we finish second. We need to, let it be Havertz, could be Benny. You never know. It could be anyone. Hopefully it'll be Havertz that will be leaving. Damn. If we got him from PSG, I'd be happy. I just hate doing business with Chelsea. Loans means no money comes in, so no Eze. Boy, then they're going to have to make it work. Some saying Rodrygo would be the most expensive signing in our history. Is he that guy? Not sure, but we're desperate on that side. Arsenal fans are weird. They were booing Denis Suarez as well. Weird. 250k a week is less than Havertz. What are we doing? Please grasp this. Arteta signed Havertz from Chelsea. The talent ID is cursed for the rest of his time. Facts is Santi is a complete midfielder. He made the job easy and also what we'd give to have Santi Cazorla again, man. What we would give for that. Arteta would sign for Lady because he would be Brent Bruven. Noni was not a Chelsea castaway. He played 32 games for Chelsea in the Premier, got 10 GA. Let's just hope he does a thing, man. I'm an Arsenal fan, but I'm not going to waste my time listening to our games this season on Radio 5 Live or TalkSport. Just watch the games, man. Did Pepe celebrate his goal? Nope. Was Tiana Trump there? I don't know who that is, but someone said that's his goal. If Arteta fails, he'll be out before Christmas. You know our club, we're not going to pull the plug in Christmas, man. Well, we've done it before, but I can't see it. I love to say it, but I can't see it. I really can't. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. It's not gonna be a thing. I've never heard of a man being so done with the club. DG, that Havertz leaving is a response to you reading that next year we have to sell one of our big names to free up the books. Probably. I mean, to be fair, like Havertz has got a role for this year, but like if he's gonna be, well, I don't know. Arteta probably is gonna make you start. But if you're gonna be like this German Swiss Army knife, he deputizes up front, can play in Odegaard's role in theory and playing the 8, and he does really well. I'm not saying to sell him, but they might say, maybe we can find someone that fits that job spec for a lot less. I think she is. I still don't think he goes Spurs, though. No chance. Stranger things have happened, man. 50 mil a year season, you'll keep him. Yeah, exactly. You're not cutting him. Jesus also timing his injuries awfully well. Damn, come on, boy. How excited are you for this season, though? Do we have a chance? Because I have hope with Arteta. Also, considering the window Liverpool are having, I'll be happy with an FA Cup. I don't mean this in a defeative way, but I'm not happy. I'm not sad. I'm not optimistic. I'm not negative. It's just I support Arsenal. It is what it is. I feel you lot inspired me in 2022, 23. Again, and I know I weren't doing the most, but you lot inspired me in the same way. I don't know what the opposite of inspired. You lot disillusioned me when the years before we was moving like a mess. You lot gave me something to get behind. We weren't perfect, but I felt inspired. I felt flat last season. I feel like that. You lot have to reignite that spark in me. I'll always support you lot. I'll always positively praise or critique, but you lost me, and you know the whole club. Look, I feel sorry for the players. I don't feel sorry for Mikel Arteta. I damn well don't feel sorry for the Cronkies. Big up yourself, Bert. You're kind of relevant but irrelevant from this. I feel sorry for the fans and the players. Other than that, disillusioned, man. January made me think, okay, cool. We're not really trying to do nothing. So you showed me in it. It's the football team I support. I want trophies, but boy, them things are a bonus. Like it is what it is. That's just me now. Is what you don't have to earn my not even trust back, but galvanize me again. I don't feel that, and I'm not trying to be defeative. It's just I'm not gonna sit and lie to you. Look. Last season, Liverpool to win the league and Arsenal to win the Champions League. I'll be doing the same this season. I'd love to win the champs. If you offer me the Prem or the champs, I'm having the champs all day, every day. But both are big ups. Now, last year or the year before, well, no, last year because I went on Talksport and I said the Prem is improbable, the Champs is impossible, and it aged well. But I have to rewrite that. Both are improbable because you lot have shown me that maybe you can do a thing in the Champs, but like Liverpool are at the pinnacle. They're doing, and again, Liverpool can fall off a cliff. You know, like anything can happen. I don't think it will, but anything can happen. Liverpool are at the pinnacle. You know, Liverpool. It's almost like Liverpool's 2022, 23. Oh, it's like their season last year was our 2022-23 season. They probably didn't expect that, but the opportunity differences they got over the line. Opportunity came, they ran with it, and their ownership. I'm not backing them. They could have said, "Raw, we done slot dirty. We only brought Chiesa in, and we had the contract stuff. Maybe the team isn't as bad, and we don't need to do surgery." Now they should have given it to him last year. Ironically, both Arsenal and Liverpool should have had the summers that they're having this year, last year, but now they're at the top. Obviously, the Champs and all the other stuff is another thing, but they're at the top. The only way is down domestically. They're doing what they can to solidify it to the point where if Arsenal don't win the league, not saying sack him and all that, but it's a you thing. It's genuinely a you thing because you're gonna get Isaac, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get that. Show me in it. Just show me. I'll be as negative or as optimistic as you show me. You lot show me. Gaffer, show me. As I said, my team, I feel sorry for you lot, but you lot are a good team. You're not a winning team. Arteta, you need to show me that not that you're a good coach, because I know you are. You need to show me you're a winning coach now. When you lot do that, I'm on side again. Until that, I will always talk about the good, the bad, the